They'll buy a girl a purse, chains, whatever, and they'll post it on their social media, and their DMs are just full of women trying to get at them because the guy is now attainable. Now it's competition because you can take this girl, and this guy's clearly showing that he's generous and willing to procure resources, but he's not procuring them on you. So now it becomes this challenge. It is madness. One of the top indicators of women finding men attractive is whether or not they are single or married. That is craziness to me, man.
The most attractive traits you can have is already having a girlfriend. One of the many terrible ironies of dating as a man is that one of the most attractive things that you can have, one of the most attractive traits you can have, is already having a girlfriend. Numerous studies with various methodologies all converge on the idea that if you're walking around and you're holding hands with a woman already, if you're already with a woman, that will make you more attractive to other women. And a lot of people know about this phenomenon, but they kind of dumb it down, right? They talk about it in a competitive landscape, like, oh, she's naturally competitive and she wants her spot or whatever. And it's really not like that. It's more of an informational problem. If you're looking for mates, right? If you're trying to find out who to partner with, usually all you can see is physical attractiveness. But if you see that they already have someone, right? Someone else already loves them, then they've already done the informational deadlift of sussing out their personality, their resource procuring abilities, all the various things that go into mate choice have already been cleared by another person. They've already been co-signed as a potential partner by another woman. It makes sense that men with partners are perceived as more attractive. Because if you're choosing between two people of equal physical attractiveness, then the one who already has a partner is the one you have more positive information about.
One of the things, what he was talking about there is that, if they see you with another woman, the concept is called mate choice copying in human beings. When women see men that other women are attracted to, then they become attracted. So there was a study they did one time where they looked at this man's picture, his attractiveness rating, 59% of the women found him attractive. And I forget which university did this, but when they had the same picture of the same man, and then they superimposed a wedding ring on this guy, and then made it look like he was unavailable, 90% of the women found him attractive. It went from 59% to 90% when they found out that someone else liked him. So here's the thing. As a man,
pre-approved.
As a man, when I look at a woman, the information I need, I'm just talking in general here. I don't want to offend anyone, but I'm going to. The information I need to know if I want to have sex with her, I get very quick. I see hip to waist ratio, signs of youth, symmetry, hair, things like that. I can tell if I want to have sex with her.
Bones.
When a woman looks at a man, you have what's called incomplete information. You don't know if I'm terrible in bed, if I'm a stalker, if I'm physically abusive, you don't know these things. But what's a really quick way to skip all of that information finding? What he said, the deadlifting of finding information. You look and see that another attractive woman has approved of him. I have friends of mine, they do this thing called queen game. Basically, they spoil the shit out of their girlfriend and show it all over social media.
Yes.
They take their girlfriend to Aspen,
Absolutely.
they take their girlfriend to Miami, they take their girlfriend on yachts. And do you know what happens in their DMs?
Yeah, can I say something? Because it's like, fire inside. I literally dealt with this. We had the most amazing relationship. I'm talking I live in Vegas. So I'm going to LA, every week I'm in LA. We're doing foreign cars, the best dinners, the most amazing relationship that you could think. And he's posting everything on Instagram, everything.
Yeah.
Me too, we're both. And then we get into an altercation, gets kind of deep, and we break up for a nanosecond. The next week he's dating his best friend that he's known for 10 years. And I told him, I'm like, yo, shorty, she's only fucking with you because she saw the love that you gave me, everything that you did. She didn't want you for 10 years.
When women are
she didn't
using
want you
us,
for 10 years, but
we
she
don't
saw
care,
you with me.
because we're men. We don't, some woman objectified me and used me for my body.
Right.
I don't care. We're a man. We don't care.
Dude.
So here's the thing.
And they were together, and then what happens? She cheated on him, and then he calls me months later, oh, this happened. I don't give a you chose up, right? But that was the whole thing. It was you were putting this out there to get that reaction from women.
So I've seen guys before, they'll buy a girl a purse, chains, whatever, and they'll post it on their social media, and their DMs are just full of women trying to get at them because the guy is now attainable. Now it's competition because you can take this girl, and this guy's clearly showing that he's generous and willing to procure resources, but he's not procuring them on you. So now it becomes this challenge. It is madness. One of the top indicators of women finding men attractive is whether or not they are single or married. That is craziness to me, man.
Michael, real question.
Yeah.
I know you well enough to say, if you're gonna buy your girl a purse, are you gonna post it on on the Instagram and show everybody.
Probably me, I probably wouldn't. But if I mean, if I got
you
us
would
a house,
or wouldn't?
No, if I got us a house together, I would show that.
Right.
But like that's
but
the
a
thing.
purse you wouldn't. And that goes.
I mean, she could show the purse. I mean, I'm not
She
gonna.
can,
I'm not a big
but
like.
for
Oh, guys, look
you-
at the new Birkin. Look at the Himalaya I just
Exactly.
bought.
So exactly what you just said. I mean, that goes to show like the
Also, I
level
don't want
of
to.
how
I don't want.
people
I don't want the
are.
whole world to know that it's a fake. So I don't want. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to win here. I don't. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, baby, it was $70,000
first thing they
Himalaya.
accuse you
So
of, too.
Himalaya. That's what it was.
Vegas Dave gave it to me.
Yeah, hilarious.